From our previous discussion, we have been talking about the genetic environment interaction in relation to crop science. Ano yung effect ng genetics and environment? And then we've tackled broadly and deeply about the environmental factors that is affecting crop production. Ngayon naman, aalisin natin yung attention natin, ibabaling natin yung attention natin from the environmental factors affecting crop growth and development to the genetic factors. Okay? But prior to talking about genetics, balikan natin yung ating mumunting lesson on the basic concepts of genetics, specifically in relation to crop science. So genetics, basically, is this branch of biology na ang pinag-aaralan nila is yung heredity, okay? Paano na ipapasa yung mga different traits from parent to offspring, and at the same time variation. Paano nagkakaiba-iba yung mga offsprings na ito. So sa crop science, genetics is very critical pagdating sa mga breeding programs, lalong-lalo na kapag ang goal natin as a scientist or as a farmer is to improve crop yield. Right now, we will be diving deep. Ano ba yung mga foundational concepts ng genetics, and we will try to relate them to the practical applications in crop science. So of course, unang-una nating pag-uusapan sa genetics is yung item or yung part ng cell na pinag-aaralan natin. Okay? The first one would be the chromosome. Now, the chromosome is a thread-like structure na makikita yan sa loob ng, anong part yan? Nucleus ng ating plant cell. Okay? Ang chromosome, nagko-contain yan ng tightly packed DNA and associated proteins. Okay? So isipin nyo na lang na yung chromosome, yan yung parang lalagyan, kumbaga, lalagyan ng sinulid. Nakakita na kayo ng sinulid, tama? Yung sinulid, hindi mo naman binibili yan na buhaghag siya, right? Madalas, meron niyang parang structure na ganyan, tapos ibinabalot mo dyan yung sinulid, right? So itong structure na to, kind of think of it like your chromosome. And this is actually a good analogy. Why? Kasi kapag hinila mo yung sinulid na yan, basically, yun na yung tinatawag nating DNA. Okay? So, yung sinulid na yan na nakabalot dyan sa ating chromosome. So, what the chromosome contains, kapag hinila mo yan, yan na ngayon yung ating DNA. Or we also call that as your deoxyribonucleic acid. So, ito yung molecule that forms the genetic material ng lahat ng organism, pati na rin ng crops. Okay? So, yan yung nagdadala, yan yung nagkikerry ng mga instructions that is required for growth, for development, and for reproduction. Now, a specific segment of that DNA, so a specific segment of that DNA, ang tawag naman natin dyan ay gene. Okay? So, these are specific sequences, so specific segment ng DNA na nasa chromosome that is code for specific traits in crops. So, for example, maaari na itong gene na to, dyan na ipapakita yung trait na color ng bulaklak ng crop natin. Okay? Dito naman, ipinapakita naman yung trait na hugis, shape ng kanyang fruits. Dito naman, sa area na to, segment naman yan ng tallness. Okay? Tallness or length, sabihin na natin, length ng ating crop. So, mahalagang matandaan nyo dito is that yung gene specify a particular trait na dapat ima-manifest, a particular trait na ima-manifest ng ating crops. Okay? So, that could be, yung example ko, that could be a trait related to length. So, kung mahaba ba yung crop or pandak, shape ng prutas, kung bilog ba, medyo cylindrical ba, medyo oval ba yung shape ng bulaklak, color, shape ng prutas, color ng bulaklak, etc. So yan yung genes natin. Ipinapakita niya basically, they act as instructions for a specific trait na magpapakita doon sa ating halaman. And, syempre, yung mga genes na yan, pinapakita lang niya yung trait, pero hindi niya pinapakita basically kung anong klaseng variation. And within your genes, ang concept na pag-aaralan natin na nagpapakita ng iba't ibang variation ng genes, we call that as alleles. So basically, alleles represent the different versions of the same gene. So for example, kung ang gene ay length, maaari na mayroon siyang dalawang variations of genes. Pwede na yung isang variation na would be short, length, yung halaman, or pwedeng long length naman yung halaman. So itong length na to, that would represent now your gene. But the short and the long is the variation of that gene, and we call this as alleles. Okay. Another example, color. Okay? Color ng bulaklak. So yung color ng bulaklak represents now the gene of that plant. But it can yield different variations. Maaari na yung kulay ng bulaklak niya is purple, and that's one allele. Maaari naman na ang color ng isa is pink. So that's another variation. We call that now as allele. Okay? So mahalaga na naiintindihan natin yung differences between the nucleus, chromosome, DNA, genes, and finally, the alleles. And the alleles was actually derived from Gregor Mendel's concept nung kanyang binubuo at pinag-iisipan ang genetics. Okay? Basically, the father of genetics is Gregor Mendel kasi siya yung nagpauna na pag-aralan ang genetics sa halaman, sa kanyang mga pea plants. Okay? So itong alleles na to ay mahalagang concept sa tinatawag na